How do you do an intro? Okay, that's it. Hey guys, it's your oh.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's your Papi, and today we'll be cooking my family's recipe of chicken adobo, and an added bonus, we're going to French a chicken thigh and add the sauce. So, welcome to Papi Cooks. Alright guys, our first ingredient would be bay leaves. Bay leaves are very important because it is the essence of the dish. Without bay leaves, you can't really call it adobo. Now we have the holy trinity of the dish: tomatoes, onions, and garlic. It is the body of the sauce that elevates and adds flavor profile, just like the mirepoix in French cooking. We need good quality cane vinegar. If you don't have cane vinegar, that's okay, white vinegar will work perfectly. Next, we need good quality soy sauce. Filipino soy sauce, very nice. And now also, we need superior dark soy sauce. If it's not superior, it's inferior. It's very important to have high-grade brown sugar. The sweetness will balance the dish. Sweet as you, baby. Now we will chop the onions into small dice. Very good knife skills, Papi. I love it. Now smash the garlic. Chop minced garlic. Be careful not to chop yourself, and if you do, you can cry. That's amazing. Let's slice up tomatoes. Small dice just like our onions. Slice it up real good. Slice it up real good, Papi. Slicing the thighs into two portions, so separating the leg and the actual find the joint. You can feel it right here. Then slice through it like butter. If you slice the joint, you slice it properly. Sort of like extra skin that we really don't need. And also I like to score the chicken at least once or twice because it's very thick. And bada bing bada boom, we finish our mise en place or our prep for our chicken adobo. We'll just have to pat dry our chicken because we want it to have a good color. And you know what they say, more color, more flavor. Next, we just have to season it with salt. Also important, part of adobo is black pepper, so be generous. Alright, here we go. Make sure that your oil is hot and ready to go. With the chicken skin down first, place them in the pot. Make sure you don't touch it, just let it fry. Make sure you have a golden color on the chicken for flavor. And holy shit, it's still alive! As you can see, we develop a fond that carries a lot of chicken flavor. That's very important. We like that. With that, we add the onions. The moisture from the onion helps with releasing the fond out of the pot. Now we add the bay leaves. When it's almost translucent like this, we add the garlic. Brown the garlic a little bit to give it a little smokiness. To make sure we don't burn the garlic, we will add the tomatoes. While our aromatics sweat, we will mix 1-to-1 ratio of vinegar and soy sauce. Now the seasoning of vinegar and soy sauce is completely up to you. Could be 1-to-1, could be more than the other. It's completely up to your taste. We want as much moisture as possible to evaporate to break down the tomatoes and completely mix with the onions and garlic and develop this deep, sweet yet sour flavor, which is perfect for adobo. Then we add the chicken, and the soy vinegar mixture, and we also add the dark soy sauce and mix it in. And let it stew for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, let's look at our chicken adobo. It's very saucy, it's very succulent, it smells amazing, by the way, and the tomato really got incorporated in the sauce and it becomes some sort of like this caramelized sort of tomatoey with the soy sauce and the umami, saltiness and acid from the vinegar. It's really nice. It's really well balanced. I mean, the garlic itself is really good too. Plus the crispy garlic, some added a little of, like some sort of texture with it. And yeah, overall it's really good. And that's chicken adobo.
Nice, baby.
Alright, so the next one would be the Frenching of the chicken fat. Okay, it's very tricky. First things first, if your chicken has the back to it, you have to remove it. See the backbone and everything? You have to remove that. You just have to put your knife under the bone, slice it, crack it, you can feel it there. It's a part of the back, don't really need it. I mean, French cuisine is all about presentation, so you just have to cut around this some sort of what do you call it? Drumstick? The ankles? To cut that. Now you gotta grab a paper towel just to grab it. And you just need to pop it off like that. See? That clean cut. Just have to remove that. Paper towel helps with the grip, and that would be done. So now we have this nice little clean bone for presentation later on. So next would be removing the bone over here. So now we're going to do an incision in between the joints and the actual thigh bone. Once you see bone, you're good. And then you just have to cut around it. Grab it. Make sure you grab that in between until you show the finger, so that you don't do any cutting beyond that point. That will expose the bone. Just cut around it, and once you see the joint, you cut with your knife. Clean that as well. You know, you don't have to rush, just take your time. Just make sure you don't want to damage this, because that's going to be some sort of exterior shell for the meat. Just have to take your time. Now you can stuff these with anything you want. Because you could just stuff it over here and then it will give it some sort of nice presentation like that. But what my chef from school taught me, because you can remove the skin over here from the thighs. You can separate that easily with your hands carefully, Why not? And you could just chop that, you know, leaving the skin like so, and then you could chop this like a chicken, like minced chicken. As our filling, you could add like garlic powder, salt, pepper, a little bit of soy sauce, which I'm gonna do now. Okay, so we're gonna put the meat over here, and we're going to season it with a bit of salt, a bit of soy sauce, a bit of garlic powder, onion powder, lastly black pepper. Then we're just gonna roughly mix it. It's going to be very flavorful, as you can tell. Right now, once you have that, you actually stuff that in our chicken. It's like so. And cover it with the skin. Make sure to press it down. Pretty much you're making a drumstick out of a thigh. And there you go. Now, I would probably poach this, covering it in plastic wrap and steam it, just to cook it all the way through. And then I'll finish it off by deep frying it. I'll show you later how to do that. Yeah, you really have to like pack it tight to retain its shape, like so. And then we'll poach this under steam and all the way to cook all the way through, and then we'll deep fry it. I think it has better texture if you deep fry it. The French people would be butter basting, which is like oil in a pan with butter, your favorite herb, and then you baste it over the chicken to brown it. But deep fry is better. Alright guys, here's the next step for the French version. We're going to steam this first here to cook all the way through, and then we'll deep fry it after. And here's some extra adobo sauce that I've been strained. We're going to reduce this to make the glaze. It's very simple. You just have to, pop her in, wait 10 minutes or even probably like 8 to 10 minutes, and then we're gonna deep fry it and then have a nice texture on the outside, and then we'll make the reduction for the sauce and it'll be done. While we're waiting, reduction is just, or making a glaze is some sort of like, the most basic one would be demi-glace. A demi-glace is pretty much like chicken stock reduced in half. So if you have 1 liter, a demi-glace would be 500 milliliters. And in this case, our stock would be from our adobo mixture. So we're gonna add some sugar in here, season it again. And the sugar helps with the thickening part of it. But from the chicken thighs and from all the meat from the chicken and the joints and the bones, it's pretty thick already. It's not quite there yet, but we're gonna reduce this and we're gonna have some sort of a nicer finish to it, and we're gonna add butter for the shine. Now you might ask, Papi, why would you put the plastic with the steamer here? It's not really gonna affect anything. It's not gonna melt the plastic. Steam is such a gentle source of heat that it's not gonna do anything to the plastic. It's not gonna melt it. The plastic can withstand until 300 Celsius anyway, or 300 Fahrenheit, sorry. And it's pretty much, we're just poaching the chicken, and it's not like there's gonna be a plastic taste. No, clean film, like has a high heat tolerance to it, so we'll be fine as long as it's not directly to the fire. Steam would be fine because it's a very gentle heat. Okay, once that's ready, we're gonna pop in our chicken. Oh, make sure that's balanced. And just let it steam. There you go. Alright guys, so the glaze that we made really popped out. It's very bright yet rich from the chicken and soy sauce, balanced from the sugar, and to be honest, tomatoes are definitely a factor here because tomatoes contains a level of acid and also contains sugar, which aligned very well with the dish. Anyway guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and comment down below on what kind of dish should I make. Anyway guys, that's it, and remember, everybody can cook. See ya.